Lally-ho, folks. Lally-ho. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, where I will be your Dwarf of Darkness. Funny Dwarf of Darkness. That'd be funny if I got the helm, but I don't have the helm yet. Zammut has given us a trial, or is going to give us a trial. Let's find out what it is. Listen well. As you know, we're a mining folk, and in the mining life, danger's a constant companion. So when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we can do. We're undertaking a trial. Test the 3 traits all good miners can't do without. Discernment, diligence, dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. Now, look at my helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot dwarves as where helms were different. I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. Okay. So I'm going to draw it. And that. Long feather, shorter feather. Vikingy horns. Vikingy horns. 2 dots. That. And a little one there. I've no idea if I need to be doing this. But since I actually can draw, I may as well use those skills. I use the word skills quite loosely, admittedly, to my advantage. So, Lally-ho! Where is he? Up on here? Oh no, he's here. Lally-ho! You must be the challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mine Runner, you use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with a spot of practice, eh? Right. Cold. You are wearing the wrong helm. Oh, it might be a little easy. Nice shooting. Keep it up in the actual trial, eh? Bam, 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 bam. Oh, that's the way. Next time, it's the trial for true. Let me know when you're ready, eh? This time, there'll be them as wear the right helm. You shoot them, you fail, so look carefully before you let your stone fly. Okay, so this is probably going to be a lot easier than I thought. Sucker! Well done! A fine show of discernment and dexterity. Well done, well done. The trial never lies. You got what it's... Oh, is that it? Run along back to the chief now and get on with putting an end to all this strangeness of late. It took me less time to do the trial than it took me to draw out the helmet. I thought it would be a little bit more subtle. I was incorrect. Never mind. That was some impressive shooting, lass. Consider me satisfied. Oh, it is plain you didn't come this far with luck alone. So I'll place my faith in you and help you find the ore you seek. And some trousers. New choose. Right. Oh, a multitude A multitude of quests has opened up, but most importantly... Lally-ho! Can I introduce you to some dwarven crafts? Yes. Specifically, the Calusia riding map. Right, just one of you... have the helm. I want the helm. Don't know why I want the helm, but I want the helm. He's got an etherite current. Ether current, even. Well, scuff my arm if it ain't that traveller we've been hearing about. Lally-ho! Cuts my hand off. Straight from the heart. Every dwarf knows that a lally-ho gets a lally-ho, or you're asking to become an outcast. Befriend his son, her son. Okay. Old Tinkerer. Oh. I want the helmet. That's an earring. Blasted knockers. I'm sure they had to know that in Britain, knockers has a very different connotation. More stuff up here. Oh. No. I guess we are not getting the helmet just yet. Let's speed this up. Okay. I don't know whether I'm going to cut that or speed it up right now. Probably cut it, because that bit of questing took about 15 minutes. There was a fair amount of traveling, and I went and unlocked. Oops! I went and unlocked the missing ether currents as well. Zamet has ore on his mind. Don't we all? Did you know that Calusia is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining this stuff since ancient times. And every so often the self-same veins yield what's called Earth Seed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was we used to refine Earth Seed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had, though, provided you know where to look. And no place is surer than Durga's Tool. Problem is, the site's occupied by our age-old rivals, the Gogs. Greedy sides claim the place is theirs and refuse to let any other bugger near. There never were a more odious lot than them Gogs. Go on forever about those hornless horsens, but then we'd be here forever and that won't get us nowhere. What it boils down to is this. If you want the Earth Seed, you got to deal with the Gogs. Reckon you up to the challenge? Lally-ho! We have dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit. Now, to help you find your way, I'll have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll go with them. Whoop. You go it, Comet. I couldn't help overhearing. I know the cities have flocked to Mount Gould, but I didn't know why. I think the last light wardens hiding up there. The fate of Calusia. No, the world hangs in the balance. If I can be some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This is Comet. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with the pickaxe is... Pickaxe? Pickaxe. That's going to get me in trouble with the subtitles. Pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. But put him in the thick of battle and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting on it. In it. If all he needed to do was dig and be a dwarf, but he's liable to become a senator's breakfast before he can even manage a swing. It's true. I'm hopeless in a fight. I still want to try. Please. Please let me go with you. Well, we can fight. You do the digging. I take care of you. You take care of the ore. Ah, thank you so much. I try my best not to be a burden. If you want to take cart, far be it for me to stop you. Keep him safe, though, will you? Nod. We will most assuredly encounter sin eaters along the way. Though with you in our company, there will be more a spectacle than a concern. Truth. You speaketh the truth, Mr. Exarch. Oh. 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 'Tis a solo duty. The Durga's tool lies in a cave to the east. I'm ready when you are. I am ready. Especially since a good 15 minutes of the 30-minute episode runtime that is currently sitting get recorded will be cut or sped up. We'll keep to the east and head. We'll keep to the road and head east. I'm in your hands. Let us tank stance. Hello, Sin Eaters. Pick the devils. I'm fairly certain I can take both of these, but thanks. Oh, did he just rescue him? I like it when NPCs use abilities like that. I know it's scripted, but... Bzzzt. It may interest you to know that Demajen is a great hero in the land when she hails. Some would say, the greatest. Oh, good. More Sin Eaters. Oh, hello. Come to me. I said come to me. Really? He must have... Oh, hello. Okay, I will just kill the things. Take... Ooh, that almost 30k crits. What's he actually using to... Is he just healing himself? Yeah, he's healing for 22k a pop, so... Oh, he's used cover. Yeah, I don't know much about fighting, but you two make a great team. Demajen is a team unto herself. Let me through. Right, looks like you've been doing this for years to me. I certainly have. Onward! Did I say the wrong thing? Not at all. Your words are most heartening. Indeed, I feel like a young man again. You talk as if you're old. How long have you turned on each other anyway? Well. Oh, hello. Ooh-ah! There's actually quite a lot of Sin Eaters here. Fortunately, Crystal Exarch is a healer, as well as basically everything. Slicer! Smash! Guess we're going this way. How much further to the cave? Not far, just past this rise. It is. I've been here already. It's there. Over the bridge. Hi, friends. Oh. Friends behind. It appears we are surrounded. Yep. Fortunately, I have a little trick for such occasions. Here? I take it he's going to limit. Yep. I'm glad he doesn't have MP. Oh. Oh. Done. Ooh-ah! Oh, joy. Just as we were about to get there. One last push then, shall we? Flex. Ooh. Ba 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Ouch! Do, 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 do. That's not standing that this time. Do, 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 do. I must remember to use my blood gauge, because it has a tendency to sit at 100%. What are you? I don't think we've seen that type of enemy before, have we? Da, 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 da. Mom. Ouch! Sanctified Holy. What the? Nice. Time to bring all to bear. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. So these are reskinned dinosaur enemies. Ouch! Ouch! I think not. Whew. Don't die. If you do, I'll be next. This enemy's quite tough. And I'm sitting on 100% again. Do 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 do. Will you stop immolating? Oh. Anytime now. Gotcha. Winning. Success. We're alive! We're alive! Let's tow it inside before any more Sin Eaters come. Chang! Level 79. 37.5 million XP. Whew. Right, follow me, please. I'll take you to the Durga's Duel, where the purest sulfur in the land may be found. There are enemies in here. The forlorn crystal maiden style things. And also the Ghoul Knockers, which is where we had to kill for one of the side quests. Well, capture one of the side quests. I don't know whether we're supposed to be stuck on this music. I kind of feel like we shouldn't be. So yeah, we've got the Sulphur Bergens from Bergenworth. They found a holy medium, didn't they? If the terrain and stench are an indication, we're at the Tool. Ugh. Ah, there. Little camp. The Gogs with their ugly unkempt beards. If they realise we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first. What? Why? Be not so hasty, Coat. The animosity between your two clans notwithstanding, I'd not resort to violence unless necessary. I will use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool sin-eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you are thus concealed, do you think you could find us the Earth Seed? Aye, I'll dig up the choicest stuff there is. We would be much obliged. Without further ado, then. Ooh. I can see straight through me. Right, digging we go. Let us not be idle either. Though Cowart cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I'd aid him by removing some few gogs from the field. To that end, knock him out. Dream powder. As you may recall, we used it for the rescue mission at Laxon Loft. I do. We used it in Yulmore too. Banquet had some too. Truly? It seems our alchemist got a little carried away with the latest batch. But if it has been useful in our endeavours, then I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the dwarves and give them a dose of dream powder. Even should it fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Say the word and I'll cast the enchantment. Let's go. Ready to begin? Should the enchantment fade away while you finish tending to all the dwarves, return to me and I will cast it anew. Onwards! You may or may not wish to cast it on my chocobo. I can barely keep my eyes open. Time to call it a day. I feel ya, Gog Dwarf. I feel ya. So drowsy. Not safe to work when drowsy. Better get some rest. All work and no ale makes something or something, and I'm spent. Well, that was easy. They're very, very generous on the timing for some of these quests, and I actually think that they could do with making them slightly tougher. You know, making the timing slightly tighter, because there really doesn't feel like there's any sense of challenge. Lightning, Vieira? All the dwarves have taken their leave. Good work, my friend. We have done all that we can. Let us await Comet's return. Is he going to come under attack by the Sulphur Maidens? No? I'm back! With a massive bag. This is the purest stuff there is. Think it's enough, or shall I go and dig up some more? I dare say it will suffice for our purposes. You have our gratitude, Comet. I'll just carry this back to... Whoa. Wah! Are you alright? Worry not, I shall be fine. Long as I have been away from the Crystarium, a little weakness is to be expected. I also have overexerted myself in the moment. To have this rare opportunity yet be unable to enjoy it to the full. Who goes there? Wah! Wah! That's Glag! Chief of the Gogs! You're one of the Tholls. I don't know if that's male or female. I see. Word was our miners were coming back drowsy, one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. And what should I find here but Thul's scum skulking about? It's a spineless act befitting your limp beards. What? I wouldn't stand for that insult. Our beards are soft and luscious and smell like freshly tapped ale. Gog beards are dry and crusty and smell like a knocker's arse. Impudent whelp. Better hobgoblin's nose hairs than the feeble floppy things you Thulls have hanging from your face. Whoa. Ahem. Like oil and water. This is not like to end of its own accord. You perchance have some dream powder left. This is beginning to get interesting. Enough to put an end to this. Then let us put it to use and be on our way. Though something tells me we've not seen the last of their bickering. Whee! What the swimming? Forgive me, Cut, but we need you to be calm as well. I'm sorry, it's just, when it comes to the gogs, I can't help but see red. You needn't apologise, my friend. You are here on our account, and we have naught but gratitude for you. Now that we have what we came for, however, it's time to take our leave. The Talos awaits its heart. Ba 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 ba. Ooh, some coffee. Well, my friend, much as I've enjoyed our time together, I think it best we split up that we might accomplish our tasks more swiftly. I shall see the Earthseed safely into the hands of Chinus. While I'm thus employed, would you be so good as to deliver Coet back to Tomra? Count on me. My thanks. Brief though it was, 'twas an honour to go adventuring with you. I shall see you back in Amity. I wondered why he was nodding to my chocobo, and then he realised that there was a tiny dwarf standing beneath it. Let us teleport. I really need some fresh barding for my chocobo. I like to switch it up every couple of weeks. Ba 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 da da. Lally-ho! Oops. Lally-ho! Glad you're back and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earthseed then? I got them all they needed. The Exarch's on his way to Amity with it now. Good to hear that young Coet was of help. As it happens, a few others came forward while you were gone saying they wanted to do their bit as well. Given that you're building a Talos, we reckoned you'd be needing some mining tools. So we went and modified our spare pickaxes for use by bigger folk. Here, take these with you. Should be plenty to go around. From what our scouts tell me, there's a crowd gathered at Top Rung already. Go and see that everyone has a pickaxe to swing, eh? I can do this. Do. Stuck on a rock. Rock behemoths. What are they? I don't know what those things are actually called. Sachania. Apparently. But I don't know what the species is called. Yeah, we've got all the ether currents. 2 more from quests, and that will actually complete that. I'm wondering whether, whether Mount Gulg is a dungeon or if it's an area. This would be cool if it was an area that we could explore, but I think it's probably a dungeon. Look, Demajen, people from all over have come to help us quarry stone. And this isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteers Thancred and Reen even recruited are being escorted to the worksite, and by both Christerian and Umoran soldiers, no less. So as you can see, with plenty of hands, there's just one problem. We don't have enough tools to put in them. We've been desperately trying to round up more, but we haven't had much luck so far. Well, pickaxes from the dwarves? Trust you to have exactly what we need. Exactly when we need it. Well, what are you waiting for? Go and hand them out to everyone so they can get to work. Tally-ho! Ron. Long time no see, traveller. You waiting to be issued a pickaxe too? No, I've got one for you instead. I've got 15 of them, in fact. Oh, you clearly weren't, and now neither are we. Rest assured, we'll put these to good use and work very, very hard. Woohoo! Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I bought some tasty worms to share. Nom 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 nom. As much as we would all enjoy a treat, perhaps the worms best saved for afterwards? Yeah. Greetings, Demajen. You may not remember me, but I'm one of the carers from the inn at Journey's Head. After night returned to Amaran, we noticed a change in our patients. The transformation has halted in every one of them. Oh, good. That means that Halric might be okay, although he was very far gone. I can't express what it did to the mood of the place. We were still celebrating days later when who should come along but Alize. She said that she sought the aid of those who believed in the Warrior of Darkness. We all answered a call right there and then. Of course, some few carers are to remain behind, but as many of us came as could be spared. Yeah. There's a real sense of team building and people being put together, which, of course, the start of the expansion was very much about themes of loss. People being despondent because they've lost everything, and tying into that idea that light is inactive, is stasis, that perpetuity of not being able to move. And now the Warrior of Darkness is bringing back action and unity and togetherness. It's really quite clever how all the themes are being tied into the culmination of this plot. I too have great respect for the Warrior of Darkness. When we meet, I was sure to treat them to a nice plump worm. Wait, what? Yes. I'm sure they knew exactly what they were doing with that line. Magnus. Vicom Demajen. In case you're wondering, Guthjohn is here too. Couldn't wait to start breaking rocks though, so he's gone on ahead. Bah, you could have at least left us a spare set of tools. Ah, wonderful. Now we can be about it too. Don't know what this accent is. Quarrying isn't exactly my stock in trade, but this time I feel as though my wife will be with me, guiding my hand. So, let's make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live without fear. Where everyone has a place they can go home to. Nod. Heath. Right then, let's be on our way. What are you still doing here, Thaf? I thought you built your own tools. I did. I was just about to head off when I saw Jarek. What's up with Jarek? Oh god. Oh god. If this plan works and the giant talus comes to life. Just imagine the size of the trolley it could push. Imagine it. Are you still raving on about that? How many times do I have to tell you that's not what this talus is for? Where the hell's will the tracks even go? There's bound to be somewhere. You just need a little imagination. Seeing as the stoneworks is involved, maybe we could have a trolley added to the design. Up to the sky. Enough! We're going to work, and if I hear any more about trolleys from you, I'll have you pushing one yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose this music is the cooperation team building music for the expansion. Kasha! Oops. We're ready to do our bit, Demajen. We just need tools to do it with. Why handily? Pickaxes! Loads of them! Now we may all work to our heart's content. Woohoo! I love the Rugen intro. Rah. While I don't have many talents, I do have a strong back, and what strength I have I'll gladly use for the sake of peace. We got the ladder moving again, didn't we? If we join hands, there's no Talos we can't build. I still haven't repaid you in Alphano for saving me, and I'm not sure I ever could. But that ain't going to stop me trying. I'm with you to the end. Come on, you lot. Look lively. Winning. Why, thanks, Demajen. With that, everyone is now equipped to work. I think I'll go and join the soldiers standing guard over the volunteers. It would be a shame if they fell prey to sin eaters after all the trouble we've gone to. Right. Let's see that this plan is a resounding success. For the sake of all in Norvent. Ba 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 ba. Alphano. That none shall ever again. Well, my friend, it appears we're the only ones left here. If you've no other pressing task, would you care to accompany me to Amity? There, Stola is overseeing those who will imbue the Talos with magics. Let us join them in the next episode, because I think that has probably gone on for long enough. Pumped music, team building, solo duty, entertainment, world coming together, jolly cooperation. And in the subject of jolly cooperation, I hope you will cooperate and join me again for the next episode, where we find out exactly whether this bizarre plan is going to work. Until that time, tally ho!
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and subscribe. Remember to ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, toodle pip.